Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 6.
When Savannah went missing, we all just, it really hit home that we thought we were living in a safe community. This hadn't happened here yet.
A local college student says she never expected Savannah Graywin's disappearance could happen here in the Fargo-Moorhead area. Tonight, the search continues for the 22-year-old. Earlier today, dozens combed an area north of the apartment building where Graywin was last seen on 9th Street North to Trollwood Park. When Graywin went missing on Saturday, she was 8 months pregnant. 2 people have been arrested after a newborn was found yesterday in the same apartment building. Valley News Team's Ashley Bishop shows us how people are dealing with.
Like I said, this doesn't happen all that often.
More than 50 people participated in a Native American prayer ceremony in the middle of MSUM campus. Students, staff, and community members of all races and religions gathered. Many saying this seems unreal to be happening here.
That it's happening right here in Fargo, North Dakota, and Moorhead, where we think we're safe. You know, we have this perception that this is a safe area. And I think we'd all like to believe that, and that this challenges that assumption.
Student Marissa Fanning says her Native friends live just a few doors down from Savannah's apartment, and she is scared.
My best friends still live in North Fargo. It scares me to death that they go home. One of them lives by herself. That's a fear, that I have to think about now.
Fanning adds Native American women disappearing is not a new issue, and it's something she thinks about often.
We have to think about when we can go out in public, not only as just a female, but as a Native woman, that we're being sought after as kind of like this. We're hunted almost.
While the prayer service may have originally been organized as a show of support for Graywin's family, it also provided an example of community support for each other during a very difficult time. In Moorhead, Ashley Bishop, Valley News Live.
Police released new information today urging the public to come forward with information relating to Savannah Graywin's disappearance. Valley News Team's Bradford Eric joins us now with the latest on the investigation. Bradford, they're looking for a specific vehicle, correct?
Mike, police say a Jeep SUV may be involved somehow with this Graywin case, but they wouldn't tell us specifically what that connection is, but they need the public's help. This is it. It's a brown 1996 four-door model Jeep Grand Cherokee with rust on the roof and missing paint on the vehicle's hood. It has Minnesota license plate 876 EPR. Again, that's Minnesota plate 876 EPR. Police ask if anyone has seen this Jeep since last Saturday to give them a call. We're also learning new information about the 2 people arrested in connection with Graywin's disappearance. A man and a woman, police say, have stopped cooperating. William Hone and Brooke Cruz are both in the Cass County Jail, facing conspiracy to commit kidnapping charges. William Hone has a prior conviction from 2012 in Grand Forks for child abuse. Court documents say he took his son to the hospital. Officials there finding multiple fractures to the boy's skull, and that the boy was in his care at the time the injuries occurred. Now, in the charges these 2 are facing, these are the ones recommended by this time by the state's attorney's office here in Cass County. But they say there could be more coming as this investigation continues, and these 2 people are the only suspects right now in the case. Mike?
All right, thanks, Bradford. Now, as the search for Savannah Graywin continues, Fargo police are asking anyone with information regarding her whereabouts to contact the police tip line. The phone number is on your screen right now, area code 701-235-7335. A nonprofit organization, Sacred Journey Lodge, is looking to establish an official fund for the Graywins. The family say that they're asking people to wait until Monday to donate any money for the baby believed to be Savannah's, which the family has named Hazley Joe. Several funds have been created on GoFundMe, and the family is unsure who is running those accounts. Savannah's mother, Norberta, tells us that they appreciate all the help in the search for Savannah and feel that one bank account is the most organized way. In other news tonight, 2 people were arrested in Fergus Falls yesterday, wanted by authorities in Virginia. Fergus Falls police say Penny Dawson and Sean Castoria were arrested on Virginia charges that they maliciously wounded after allegedly shooting a woman and stealing her car. The car was spotted by an Otter Tail County Sheriff's deputy near Albany. Authorities arrested the 2 at a Fergus Falls gas station without incident. They also believe that the shooting is related to the disappearance of an 84-year-old man from Virginia. They're still looking for the missing man and the woman who was shot in stable condition. A Jamestown man is facing a long list of charges after what court documents say was constant abuse of a female. 32-year-old Michael Steiner was arrested last Saturday. The Stutsman County State's Attorney says Steiner's charges include aggravated assault and gross sexual imposition. He's being held on the Stutsman County Correctional Center in Jamestown. It's Friday, so it's time to look at this week's Valley Most Wanted. Police say 30-year-old Michael Bersagia is wanted for probation violation and aggravated assault. Call your local law enforcement if you have any information on his whereabouts. Time now to find out what's happening with regard to our weather as we head into the weekend. Hutch, it looks cloudy out there.
Cloudy and a little mist falling here in the FM area. Some sprinkles for us. Down to the south is where things are very soggy as we head into the evening. Showers and thunder showers will be progressing eastward into the Red River Valley. A closer look shows from Lemoore through Oaks. We have some heavy showers where you see the yellows there. Now, all of this activity is moving about 25 miles per hour to the east-northeast. And as the crow flies, we're looking at about 75 miles away from Potato Days out in Barnesville, likewise close to that here in the FM area. So the real heavy rain potential will hold off for a couple of hours at least, probably closer to 3 hours here in the Red River Valley. Best chance of rain and super soakers this evening will be along and south of Interstate 94. However, more rain is in the forecast as we go through the overnight and into your Saturday. I'll have details on when, where, and how much in a moment.
Feels fallish, doesn't it?
It does. Cooled off quickly.
All right, thanks. And make sure you have the Valley News Live Storm Team weather app so you can keep up to date with the weather information anytime, anywhere. You can get the latest forecasts and conditions so you can plan your day. Just search VNL Weather in the App Store and download it for free. A Bemidji, Minnesota man is dead after a motorcycle crash in Grand Forks. It happened just after 6 o'clock last night at the intersection of 32nd Avenue and South 34th Street, just east of the Columbia Mall. Investigators say that 29-year-old Anthony Lossing was heading east on 32nd Avenue when he ran a stoplight, hit the side of a truck, and was thrown from his motorcycle. They believe Lossing was not wearing a helmet. He was taken to the hospital for treatment but later died. The driver of the truck and a passenger were not hurt in that crash. With the new school year starting up, area police just want to remind you to slow down in the school zones. Police say that safety in and around school zones is a top priority. Ask that you pay attention and don't get distracted by your phone or radio, among other things. Also make sure that you're prepared to stop because children may not always see you, and give them the right of way. Officers are asking that you, if you can, take an alternative route around the school areas. That would help decrease congestion and possibly save you some time. The recent Minnesota measles outbreak has officially been brought to a close. Officials from the Minnesota Department of Health made the announcement at a news conference earlier today. The outbreak made 79 people sick since its beginning in April of this year. 71 of those cases were with unvaccinated people, and officials suspect that more than 8,000 Minnesotans were exposed to the virus. The measles outbreak was the largest in Minnesota since 1990 and required extensive collaboration among public health and community partners to stop it. You never know what kind of weather you're going to get for Potato Days in Barnesville. Today, we enjoyed cooler, breezy conditions as folks from Valley News Live visited with hundreds of people who not only just wanted to talk, but they also wanted to enjoy the various cookies we were offering. Barnesville Days remains one of the most attended and appreciated events in the Red River Valley. It continues through tomorrow with many activities, including a car cruise slated for 5 in the afternoon and a parade at 5:30. What was thought to be a routine rideshare turned into a wild incident with police and a Lyft driver in Minnesota. Details later on Valley News Live at 6.
And our weather over the next day or so will bring some soggy conditions for some. And as this map illustrates, the best chance for the wet weather will be south. I'll have hour by hour details on when the rain starts and wraps up right after this.